revised your revenue guidance lower to 10% versus 10 to 15% earlier, which was in the month of October. Are you in a place where maybe you are still sustaining that 10% guidance, or could it be revised above or lower at this point?
See, Ekta, when we revised the guidance, we had done two things. One is we revised the revenue guidance slightly lower on the lower side, but on the margin side, we had revised it upwards. Our margin guidance was 7.5 to 8. So we said that we should be closer to 8%. That's where on the guidance is there. The order inflow still continues to be slightly sluggish, I would say. The tender pipelines are there. Okay, we are L1s in a large number of orders. We are still hopeful that if those orders materialize, by December or so, then a part of the revenue can still come in, and we'll try to push it beyond. But today, I don't think it looks like that we'll do more than 2%, with more than 10%, and especially with the commodity prices being where they are, that's hitting the top line growth.
Okay, Mr. Kejriwal, good morning. So, is this margin uptick purely on account of this raw material cost coming down, or is it because of some increase in your pricing power as well?
I think it's both. I'll say for the international market, because we have fixed price contracts, there is a pricing impact. And for the Indian markets, I think it's more on the execution where we have been able to accelerate some execution. So a part of the increase in the margins is coming from better execution.
How is your West Asia or the Saudi Arabian market looking for you?
The market is looking very good, surprisingly, in spite of the oil price being where they are. If you look at my tender pipeline today, in the next maybe 4 to 6 weeks, we have to quote tenders of more than 10,000 crores in Saudi itself. And in the last 1 month, between the entire Middle East, Saudi, Oman, etc., we would have quoted tenders of at least 3 to 4,000. So, notwithstanding the oil price problems and all other issues which we are talking about in the West Asia part, the tender pipeline continues to be very, very robust.
And when can you hear on these tenders? I'm assuming it's at least 13,000 crores from what I counted off the cuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. See, what happens in this case, at least in Saudi, the tenders get opened on the same day. They may award it after a month or 2 months, but it will be part of your L1. Like today, we have an L1 of more than 3,000 crores, of which I think roughly 800 to 900 crores is from Saudi, where we are L1, where any day the contracts could be signed and, they can get converted into orders.
Okay. All right, fair enough. We're going to leave it on that note. Thanks very much, Vimal, for joining in and talking to us. So that's KEC International, strong outperform on a year-to-date basis itself. It's picked up around 60% in terms of gains.